Had you ever heard of the boys before you got into this?
You know what? I saw the graphic novel in a comic book shop. Sorry, in a bookshop on Sunset, and I had some time, and I went in there and flicked through it, and I never bought it, but that's as far as I got, and that's as much as I knew before I was introduced to this by Eric Kripke and read the script.
So what was like your first reaction when you realized how? Because I've read the whole series. And it's definitely
it's up there.
A bit.
Yeah. It's twisted.
Yeah, to say the least.
Yeah.
So, were you ready for all that when you read it? I mean, when you first got the scripts?
Yeah, well, you know what attracted me to this project was the script. I immediately identified that this was a narrative that I had not seen before, and that interested me, taking the whole superhero world and flipping it and, presenting a realistic look at the elite 1% and of and the sense of entitlement that they have, and sort of supposing that what if there were these superheroes, how would they be? They would be just as corrupt and morally questionable as the elite 1% can be in this world, and I love the story about a group of human vigilantes with no superpowers trying to take them down.
Will you be taking on the accents of your characters, the Glaswegian and the English?
I will not be doing a Scottish accent. No, I don't think anyone would want to see that. But yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, don't you speak for me ever again. How dare you?
Are you changing anything else about the character?
Well,
his face.
My face, and it was insane. So I hadn't read the comics when I first auditioned for it. I read the script and I thought somebody just put superheroes into our world, and that's how timely it felt. And then I didn't want to read the comics while I was auditioning because I kind of wanted to just present what I was going to do and like, hey, if you like it, put a ring on it. You know what I mean? So then when I got the part, I started researching, and then I'm like, oh, he's a 4-foot Scotsman who's bald and has a goatee. So we're not going that direction, but when I started to read it more, I started to get a sense of the core of this character, and I took stuff from the comics, I took stuff from our script, I've had conversations with Eric, I've built my own thing. So I think we've kept the core of what that character is, but without... kept the core of what that character is, but we're doing our own thing with it as well. Definitely. Yeah, I'm 6'3". I'm Big Huey. That's it.
Did you have any contact with Garfinius or?
Not me, no.
Not so far, but he's on board with it. And Derek Robertson, the guy that illustrated like most of the issues, came to set. It was crazy seeing him on set because he was stepping inside of his own brain a little bit, and he was just like, I think he had just gotten off a flight. He was a little bit sleep deprived, so he's like, whoa, this is insane. Wow. It was really cool.
What's the most exciting scene that you've done in the first season so far? What's the thing that's got you really excited about it?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Every episode has at least one scene where I've said to myself, I've never seen that on TV before. Ever. Like, I've never seen a superhero doing that. Never seen a human being doing that. You have a favorite?
No, I just remembered like the first day we went on set in Dundas Square, and we were shooting Dundas Square in Toronto for Times Square in New York. We walk on set, and on one of the big video screens, there's live footage. And I went, oh wow, that must be a deal because we're shooting here. And then I keep watching it, I see a body being loaded into an ambulance. It's like, oh no, there was just a shooting, literally on the location that we were
exactly
filming.
where we were standing.
So we felt safe.
Yeah, it was great.
It's like awesome.
That was like week 1 too.
Yeah, the crazy thing about this show is it pushes the envelope, and you are going to see things in every episode that I don't believe you've seen quite presented in this way before, and I'm super excited for it to get out there and find an audience. We've had fun filming it, and we just hope that the audience has as much fun watching it as we had making it.
You talk about pushing the envelope, and like even with the origins of Huey's character.
Yeah.
Are you sticking to because that's one of the rawest origins, how he actually gets into the world of the boys.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can say we're,
graphic.
That's all in there. It's
I
in
can say
essence,
we're
that's
sticking to
there.
that, and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
scene is. I mean, I'm traumatized just by filming it. Yeah, that was is the best way to describe it.
It's literally, actually, that is one of the scenes that they literally have verbatim lifted out of the comics, and it's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Indeed. That was like my second day too, so I was
Censors
like,
must have been like, well.
okay, here we go, off to a good start.
Are there any places where there have been some divergence from the comics that you can talk about?
Yeah, I think it's an inevitability, you know, when you take something from one medium and then transpose it into another, well, of course there's going to be differences. You know, we actually want this to find an audience, and you know, the comic books were tonally, you know, quite, you know, graphic, to say the least.
There are times where I had to take a
We-
break after
you know,
reading certain parts.
And when, you know, we are graphic in nature, we are hard R, but there are certain lines that even we don't cross. But yeah, I think that in essence it's there.